So it expands the blood vessels the way Viagra is supposed to do.
Are you looking at the right things? Good morning, what is up? It's day 1 of us trying to drink celery juice every single day. My mom's obsessed
Medical
with-
medium, it says it right here.
Yeah, my mom's obsessed with this guy whose name was Frick, my brain doesn't even want to work right now. Basically, my mom is obsessed with the medical medium. She'll send me posts about him every single day, and Zach and my stepdad and basically anyone she can. Every single day, my mom, oh, he just pukes everywhere. You okay, Stinky? This is our daily morning routine. As I was saying, my mom sends me things about celery juice every single day because it's good for your skin. Okay, he just puked on my feet again. Don't drink that much water, dude. It's literally all water.
What the heck?
I'm just gonna read off some of the good things. Celery. It's too early for this shit. Celery has powerful anti-inflammatory effects, so that's good. Celery juice is very high in vitamin K, which promotes general bone and heart health. It's high in vitamin C, which is critical for your immune system. It can also help people with high blood pressure. It can help fight and prevent cancer cells. So yeah, it does a lot. So I'm really curious to see how much of a difference I notice from drinking this. Zach's gonna do it with me because we're gonna do this together, teamwork. And if we like it, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna keep doing it. So we just buy stalks of celery. This is our juicer. How long ago did we get this?
We got it in one of our videos.
Yeah, we got it in one of our videos. You just stick it in there and it comes out there. Woo! Makes juice. Alright, so now we've got our green juice and it's time to just drink this. One thing though I want to say, is it gross? Let me try. Pretty good. I like it. We're gonna finish drinking this. One thing I want to say though is celery isn't supposed to be a replacement for a meal, so we're still gonna eat breakfast after.
Oh yeah, we are.
But this is just good to drink on an empty stomach. I was reading that the best way to drink it is on an empty stomach, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish this and then probably eat some breakfast. So we're gonna finish this and we will see you guys later on. So day 1 of the juice cleanse was probably, actually I don't think it was the worst day, but it was one of the worst days. I had many bad days during this cleanse, but the first day was one of the worst. As you saw in the video, we drank about 16 ounces, I want to say, or maybe more. I'm not too sure how much was in that cup. 16 ounces is the recommended amount you're supposed to drink, but I learned later on that it's good to start off small and work your way up to the 16 ounces, but like, for some reason, I just jumped straight to the 16 ounces and thought that was a great idea. And I suffered. Literally, my stomach hurt so bad. I had excruciating cramps in my stomach. I felt like I had to go to the bathroom, like number 2, you know? But nothing would come out. Like my jeans felt like they were gonna explode at the buttons because I just felt super bloated. It was bad. It was really uncomfortable, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat anything and be like, yeah,
My experience was so good.
my boyfriend was doing the cleanse with me and he woke up in the middle of that night with excruciating stomach pain. We both had pretty bad experiences the first night. I didn't notice anything too crazy after the first day. I didn't notice my energy levels. I didn't really notice anything. I was just in a lot of pain. After day 1, I honestly wanted to give up, but something in me was like, nope, just keep going. And so we did. Good morning. It is day 2 of our trying to drink celery juice. Wait, what?
It's been a bad day.
I want to fill you in. So today is day 2. And I think what we did is we started off by drinking too much celery juice because yesterday, let me tell you, bitch, my stomach has never hurt that bad. I was bloated, I was gassy, like it was,
I know.
it was not good. So was Zach though.
No.
Yeah, you were. The celery juice didn't sit well in my system yesterday. I don't know why. I think it was just kind of like a shock going from not drinking any to all of a sudden I'm drinking a shit ton. But we're gonna just keep it going. I even woke up this morning and my stomach was kind of hurting, but right now I'm fine. We're putting peanut butter in the Kongs for the boys. But yeah, so anyways, it's day 2. We're sticking to it and I'm really proud. So we're gonna drink this. We're running late to where we have to be. Hopefully today our stomach doesn't hurt as bad as it did yesterday. But I will keep you guys informed, so I'll see you later in the next clip. By day 2, I wasn't really feeling any better. I still kind of had the same symptoms where my stomach just kind of felt uncomfortable. I noticed that I couldn't go to the bathroom. So I think I was constipated. This is a little bit TMI, but I'm like trying to give you guys as much info as possible. But I think I like couldn't go to the bathroom, like physically could not go to the bathroom for a couple days. And for a regular person, I was like, what the heck? Like, do I I need to go to a doctor? Do I need to stop this? Like, what do I do? This is gonna be kind of confusing because day 2 of filming, I like gave up filming. I stopped filming and I was like, okay, I don't like doing this. Like, I feel really bad. I feel sick. I don't feel good from doing this cleanse, so I stopped filming. So after day 2, I stopped filming, and then when you see me day 3, it was like multiple days later. I think I waited like a week to start filming again. I like gave up for a second. There was a day when I literally stopped drinking. I was like, I'm not gonna drink celery juice today, and I wanted my body just to go back to normal. And that day after I stopped drinking celery juice, I was able to finally go to the bathroom. After I took that day off from juicing, I started to do my research a little bit more, and I realized I had been drinking too much to begin with, and then I pulled back a little bit and I started drinking less celery juice before going straight to 16 ounces. Hopefully that makes some sense. I realized that I had rushed into it way too fast. I had been doing way too much. So then after I realized I had been drinking too much and all this stuff, I finally picked the camera back up. So what you're gonna see is day 3 on camera, but it was more like a week later. Good morning. It is day 3. Well, day 3 for the video. I have a lot to fill you guys in on because I stopped filming halfway. I'm gonna explain it in detail later, but I'm just gonna show us drinking the juice. And then I'm gonna explain what's been going on, how I've been feeling, because a lot has happened. I gave up halfway through it. I took a day off from juicing because my body was freaking the F out. When I say freaking the F out, I mean it. And so was Zach. Zach literally woke up in the middle of the night in excruciating pain. I thought I had to rush him to the hospital. Yeah, it was really fun. I'm gonna explain that in depth, but for now we're gonna just drink our juice and then we have to go run a bunch of errands. Also, I bought a book that taught me so much already. I haven't even read the whole thing, but it changed my life in the juicing aspect. How long have we been juicing?
Almost 2 weeks.
Okay, we've been juicing for almost 2 weeks now. That's a good amount of time. I was only gonna do like a 7-day juice cleanse, but I feel like you don't get the full effects in just 7 days. If I were to only do 7 days and tell you my experience, it would be totally different than what I have to say now, because my experience in 7 days was shit. So as you can see, Zach has way more than I do. He can handle more than I can. Apparently my shit is filled with way more toxins because my shit. Apparently my body is filled with way more toxins, so a lot happens when this goes in me. Like, a lot goes on. My skin freaks out. Anyways, cheers bitches. Let's take some shots.
I got shit already.
Oh, that's good. All right. Oh my gosh, almost done. Yum, that tastes so good. Let's do it again. We drank our juice. Now we have to wait about 15 to 30 minutes before we eat any breakfast. I think it was right before I filmed this, right before your guys' day 3. I walked into Barnes & Noble and I saw this book. It's the Medical Medium Celery Juice book, and I wasn't gonna buy this, but I picked this book up and I was like, oh my gosh, like that's weird. I'm juicing right now. Like, let me read this book. And the first page I flipped to was about skin. I have eczema. I've tried creams, I've tried freaking shots, I've tried everything to like help my eczema, and it's just still there. It doesn't go away. As I had been juicing, my skin started to freak out. Like, my eczema, on my arms, my eczema wasn't as bad, but it started like showing up on here again. I started breaking out pretty bad. Like, you'll probably see in the video towards like the 3rd and 4th day, which is like a week or 2 into me juicing. My skin like was kind of freaking out a little bit. So I opened this book right to the skin part, and it explained basically your skin is gonna get worse before it gets better. So the celery juice might cause you to break out, might cause your skin to like get irritated. Obviously, celery juice is killing everything on the inside. It's like working on your toxins that you have inside of your body, and so that's gonna come out through like your skin and stuff like that before it'll start clearing up and getting better, if that makes any sense. So I was reading this page in this book and I was like, oh my gosh, like it makes so much sense. I understand why my skin has been freaking out. I don't have stomach cramps at all at this point now. I get them once in a while, but like I can go to the bathroom regularly. I'm not super bloated all the time anymore. My body's starting to get used to it. I don't have the same symptoms I had on the first couple days. I want to say actually it was almost a week of me feeling like bloated and my stomach hurting and all that stuff. But currently I don't have that. I feel super good, and I'm going to explain that at the end of this video. He's so big, his head is like 10 of my heads. Okay, so the whole family's in the car right now. We're kind of crammed. Today we got celery juice from Nectar. Mine is 10 ounces, and we're just gonna drink this bad boy. All right, it's day 5. I feel like I drink more at home. Probably drink about 16 ounces every day. Oh yeah, tastes like some celery this morning. Ooh, that shit's bitter. This one's gonna make me nauseous. I just got chills up my whole body.
Holy fuck, that
It's really
like
bad.
soap or something.
Yeah, it tastes really bad. I'm not even being dramatic. Normally I don't even care, but like this one's bad. I have chills on my legs. That's when you know it's disgusting. Oh, listen. So those were the last 2 days. One thing I will say is that I prefer juicing at home because for some reason every single time I go to Nectar and I get the celery juice from them, it doesn't taste as good. And I've gotten juice from them a couple times, and out of the couple times I've gotten it from them, I felt pretty nauseous after, and I normally don't feel nauseous when I drink the juice, so it's just kind of weird. I don't know if it's all in my mind. It probably is. You do kind of have to buy a lot of celery to get enough juice. For us, it takes 2 celery stalks to get 2 cups for both of us, and it's better to stack up. The reason why we would have to go to Nectar is because we didn't buy enough celery, so we would just go to Nectar before we had to go wherever we were going that day. So it's better to like stock up and make sure you have it in your fridge already so you don't have to like stress out in the morning. One thing that I have been struggling with, I feel like I've been pretty vocal about that on my YouTube channel, but it was only recently after like a certain event took place, I started dealing with really bad anxiety and like panic attacks to the point where I didn't want to leave the house. It happened to me in class. I had to leave my class because I was shaking. I felt like I was dying. I almost didn't want to go back to that class anymore because I thought it was the class that made me anxious. It was just really bad, and it would happen at Walmart, the grocery store, like I'd be driving, it would happen. It just got to the point where it was really bad. One thing I can honestly say from juicing for almost a month now is that my anxiety has like reduced 10,000%. I don't even know how it's possible. There was a point where my anxiety was so bad that all the symptoms I had started to add up. I had like a really bad migraine. I would get dizzy spills. I would feel like I was gonna pass out. I thought I had a head problem, like a head trauma or something like that. So I went and I got an MRI, I got blood tests just to make sure like nothing crazy was wrong with me. This was right before I started juicing. After juicing for a while, like for almost a month now, I'm not anxious like I was. It's nothing like what it was before, which is crazy to me. And I don't know if it's solely the celery juice, I'm not too sure. That's the only thing I really switched up in my daily routine. That's one thing that I noticed a huge change in. So my skin still has been flaring up. It's been almost a month, but I noticed my skin overall when I don't wear makeup just glows. Like it has a different type of glow that I've never seen in my skin before. I don't know how to explain it. So that was one thing that I noticed about my skin overall. Another thing I noticed, I did break out pretty bad in my face, but now as I continue drinking it, it's slowly starting to go away. I think I have like one right here. So my skin overall has been, on my face, has been getting better day by day. My eczema is different. My eczema still is there. It's still irritated. It still itches and stuff like that. I'm still having flare-ups. I don't know if that's gonna get better with time, but as of right now, it hasn't like healed me completely or anything like that. I'm not healed, but I'm curious to see what happens over time. I've noticed too my energy levels have gone up significantly. As of right now, I'm gonna continue juicing. I personally really like it. If you were planning on trying celery juice, hopefully you can take something away from my experience too, because if I just did the first 5 days I started drinking celery juice, I probably would have told you run away from celery juice, never try it, it's horrible. But after giving it another shot and continuing, it's exciting to see it starting to work for me. If you have any other questions or want to know anything else, comment them down below and I will answer them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Mwah. Bye.